Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I just thought I'd return to you for this album review. Sorry about the background noise, that's my phone. Um, so this is for the Story So Far's new record, I Want to Disappear, that I got a chance to check out for myself to see what I was going to think of this record overall. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this newest record for the Story So Far, I Want to Disappear, their fifth studio album, and let you know what I listened to for all 10 tracks, which it's a pretty short record, by the way. It's shorter than the Used new album, which that was not good. That was not a good record, I will say that. But let's dive into this quick album review. I almost said quick track review by mistake. So All This Time was actually a really good track. Parker Cannon's vocals are quite outstanding in this track. Was very impressed with this band. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this or not, but they really impressed me with this track. The opening track is a banger for sure, and it's quite an epic track to really open the record. The drum work is great, the guitar work is great. Parker's vocals are quite outstanding. They're more leaning in the pop punk genre, but they do sound really good. So, 5 out of 5. Watch You Go is another track that I enjoyed. I think they have a music video for it from the other day, but it still sounds like an excellent track. So it's a 5 out of 5. Parker Cannon's vocals are quite outstanding, and just execution-wise, this track was a banger. 5 out of 5. Letterman is another great track that I enjoyed. Wasn't sure if I was going to get used to this one at first, but as I progressed through the track, I was really digging it. So this is a 5 out of 5 for sure. Parker's vocals are still outstanding, and just the way it's fully executing this track, it really impressed me. 5 out of 5. Jump the Gun is a pretty strong track too. Really like this one. Like I said, wasn't sure if I was going to connect with this one either. This one was not bad for what it goes for. Sorry about the background noise. That's my nephew. So pretty much this is a 5 out of 5 for how it executingly sounds. Parker Cannon's vocals are great, and drum-wise and guitar-wise, this track rocks. Big Blind was a pretty strong track for what it went for. I really dig this song too. I think execution-wise, it impressed me with the melody, the way it's produced, the way the track is overall blending together with all the pop punk sounds, and just the fast-paced drum work is pretty impressive. So 5 out of 5. Nothing to Say is another great track that I enjoyed. It's like almost a 3-minute song. It's like 2 minutes and 56 seconds, but it was impressive with Parker Cannon's vocals, and I was really intrigued with how this overall song was structurally sounding. So 5 out of 5. Keep You Around is my personal favorite track. I really like this one for sure. So definitely a great track for how it sounds, and I'd give this a 5 out of 5. It is probably the lengthiest song on the record, but it is a good track. It is a very excellent song and a personal favorite, like I said, that I enjoyed from this record. So 5 out of 5. You're Still in My Way is another great song. It's a really great track on this record. I really enjoyed this one. Parker Cannon's vocals are still outstanding. It still sounds good. And execution-wise, this track pulled it off for what they went for with this one. So 5 out of 5. White Shores did have some nice vocals for the start of it, and then it starts picking up later on in the track and has some emotional tone in Parker Cannon's vocals that I was really digging, and I was like, well, it's kind of in the mood I'm in right now. Just emotional tracks in a way. There's a reason behind that, but I will probably make a discussion video about it at a later time on things that have been going on this past week and how I'm doing and all that. So there will be videos about that coming up for the following week. So basically, 5 out of 5 for this one. I Want to Disappear was a solid track to close the record. It was a short track and I guess effective in a way, but it's a good song. Not my personal favorite closing track for this album, but all the 9 songs are great. The 9 out of 10 tracks that I enjoyed are excellent. And overall, yeah, 4.5 out of 5 for I Want to Disappear. Good track in its own way, but not something I'd say I'd really listen to a lot. But as a closing track, it's tolerable. It was just the vocals. I don't know if I was connecting with Parker Cannon's vocals, and just the melody and the structure, how it's structurally sounding was iffy. So overall, production, mixing, and execution-wise, I found myself really enjoying this Story So Far album. I didn't think they'd be as heavy as I thought. I thought they'd be like a mellow rock group. But honestly, with what I listened to, color me impressed. I was really enjoying this record. It's probably another personal favorite record that came out this year. I don't know if it's the best record of the year, but it is a really strong record, and it's worth listening to. 9 out of 10 songs I really enjoyed, and for a score for me, I'm going to give the Story So Far's new record, I Want to Disappear, a 9.5 out of 10. Definitely rocks for sure. Highly recommend you check this record out. It came out on June 21st. It is a strong record. It was one of my favorite records so far, along with Stigma. That was a good record by Wage War. I mean, it was radio friendly, and I will admit there were some tracks that were iffy with Wage War's new record. I know a lot of people don't really like the sound they're going for with the electronics and the radio friendly tracks. I mean, it was fine. I'll probably downgrade that record to like a strong 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good record, but I wouldn't say I would consider listening to it. I'll still listen to it because it was enjoyable, but I gotta really simmer with these records, see what I think of each one, and see which one I personally think is the best record of June 21st. So, but I'll do a discussion video about Wage War's new album, Stigma, at a later time. But until then, strong 9.5 out of 10 for the Story So Far, I Want to Disappear. Thanks for watching this album review this afternoon.